Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to Commonwealth Wrestling. We got 7 matches for you today. I'm gonna let you take a moment to take a look at them as we continue on. And oops, just 1 second. Good to know that my mic's working. Okay. So, to begin the event, it's in tag team action. The Forgotten Billion Boys, Lex Storm and Mike Blade, along with their manager, Mark Blade, will take on the team of Ace Adams and Andy Price. And then in singles action, Cowboy Jon will face the Austrian strongman, Victor Goldman. Danny Logan and Akira Suzuki defeated the tag team champions in a non-title bout. I can tell you that Akira and Danny will challenge for these two a championship match in the next show. Tonight, they will both compete in singles action. Both teams will compete in singles action, excuse me. Danny Logan will face Jennifer Clark with their tag team partners in their respective corners. And then immediately after, Akira will face Jordan in a triangle match. The Backstage, Wooga Booga, and Mark Blade will battle it out. And then in tag team action in the women's division, Katrina Havoc will team up with Valerie to take on the team of Mrs. Utaker and her daughter, Angelita, in the Fallen Angels. And then our main event, the Commonwealth Tag Team Championship, is on the line. The winners of the Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, Mark and Alex Caliber of Excalibur, to challenge the champions Matt Outlaw and Frozen Rage. To it. Apologies for the sudden lag, everybody. We seem to be having some technical difficulties, but hopefully we can. Hopefully everything will be calmed down here. But just so that we're not taking too much time, what I'm gonna do is, I guess, something kind of not really intentional, but to move things along so we don't skip out again, I'm going to skip the entrances, so everybody's going to be in the ring at the same time. But however, I will do my best to try to introduce them. So this is a tag team bout scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. On the left, accompanied to the ring by their manager, Mark Blade. From left to right, Mike Blood and Lex Storm. They are the Forgotten Billion Boys. And their opponents on the right, Ace Adams and Andy Price. Speaking of Andy Price, you go check him out on Blaise Radio LTD Wrestling. He will be taking part in the Invitational Tournament on Blaise Radio. Be sure to follow your boy Blaise McCoy on Twitter, on Facebook. If you have a Skype, you can always check him up. Check out his channel, Blaise Radio. That's where you will find Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. And I'm sure Ace Adams is in some promotions as well. And here we go. Matchup underway with a 20-minute time limit once again. I will do my best to put all the times of the matches in the chat. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you see any lag, please let me know. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'll see if I could fix the stream at least. Nice DDT by Ace Adams in the first 30 seconds of the matchup. Oh, look at this. The power of Ace Adams coming to play here. Yeah, Lex Storm and Mike Blade. These guys are not very small. At least by their weight. They're like very close to 300 pounds. Tag made to Andy Price here. Southpaw hold and follows it up with an elbow right to the lower back. Look at this. Nice maneuver there by Price on Lex Storm. Andy Price setting him up. Turns him around. Ooh, knee strike. Follows it up with a clothesline. And Lex Storm being forced to retreat himself to the outside of on the apron there, but knocked to the ring. From the ring to the floor, excuse me, by the Chaos Striker. That's usually what he calls himself. Oof. Oh, but Lex Storm retaliates with a clothesline, spiking Price's back onto the apron. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 20 count, if I am not mistaken. Trust me, we don't want, like, guys counting out. You guys don't want that, do you? Oh, face first off the apron. And there's an uppercut by Lex Storm. I almost called him Lance by accident. Oh my. Oh, again. Like he's trying to bust him open or something. And has him up into the fireman's carry, but Andy Price reverses into the DDT. Halfway through to the count here. And Lex Storm finally throws him back into the ring. Right before the count of 12. Now, dragging him into his own corner with a snapmare and a kick right to the... Looks like he caught him in the back of the head, possibly the neck. But makes the tag to Mike Blood. Mark Blade there, cheering them on and driving the knee right to the canvas. Andy Price forced to retreat out to the apron. Oh, this is dangerous right here. With two guys out on the out at ringside. Tell you what, Andy Price could be in trouble here. Oh, what a kick! Take it down, Price. Now, Andy Price once again eats the apron. I wouldn't be surprised if he has to go to the doctors to get treated or something. We're now up to the 4-minute mark. Oh, mat slam. Price. I have no idea what he was thinking, but whatever he wanted to do, didn't do it, and it's going to cost him. Now the Forgotten Billion Boys going to work. Stomping away on the chest of Price. And look out, drop kick to the ribs. Possibly higher because of the size. Now into the cover. And a kick out by Price. As 5 minutes have now expired in the matchup. There goes Ace Adams. Ooh, Sternum first into the corner goes Storm. Andy Price still trying to find an opening. But once again, the Forgotten Brilliant Boys, Lex Storm in general, always catching it. There's a kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Andy Price now, the PTP Brainbuster. Into the corner now. Now look at this. Looking to return the favor. Andy Price now has an opening. Tag made. Here comes Ace Adams finally. Tag made again. Showing Lex Storm how it feels. And drop kick to the ribs. Into the cover. Oh, Mike Blood looks to be exhausted a little bit. He couldn't even get into the ring there. Oh, wait a minute. Ace Adams, wow! DDT onto the apron. Catching Mike Blood off guard there. And Mark Blade is not happy. Now Ace Adams working on the arm of Lex Storm. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I think I know what's coming here. He's going for that single leg drop kick. And there it is. And it looks like, yep, Lex Storm has been busted open. Oh, look at this. Nice throw by Adams. Adams right back to work. He scales up to the top rope. Crowd's looking for that 630 senton. He hits it. Will it be enough? Well, not even a 1 count. As Mike Blood breaks up the pin attempt. Oh, what a clothesline. Lex Storm found an opening there and took advantage of it. And a discus clothesline. Andy Price. Andy acting the official. Looking to give Ace Adams some time to recuperate. And it looks like it paid off. But Lex Storm feels confident. Oh, another clothesline. And there's another one. And a jumping clothesline. And a knee right to the lower back. Oh, big boot connects. Lex Storm now. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. A headbutt by Storm. Remember, Lex Storm's busted open, so the more shots to the head, the worse it'll be. Another discus clothesline into the cover. Oh. Andy Price tried to save it, but I don't think it mattered. As Ace Adams was able to kick out. Uh-oh. Uranagi slam. Andy Price rolls out of the ring after being taken out by Mike Blood with that power slam. And there's a kick to the midsection. Ace Adams has him up. Sit out powerbomb. And was almost able to make the tag there, but to no avail. 10 minutes have now expired in this matchup. Ace Adams once again scales to the top. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have paid attention. I am so sorry. 630 senton again. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Blood able to break it up. Uh-oh. Ace Adams hooks the arms. Going for that twisting cutter and nails it. And Mike Blood trying to roll out of the ring, and he does. Ace Adams feeling confident. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Lex Storm with a counter. But his partner incapacitated at the moment. That's a big time kick. A big throw overhead by Lex Storm. Wearing the wounds of war. Oh, a chop right to the top of the noggin. Went for another kick, but Ace Adams dodges. Lex Storm right there, however. Drop kick in the corner. Oh, has him up. Uranagi. There's that shot. And look at this. And, oh, drops him on his face. Goes into the cover. Will this be it? No, it will not. Ace Adams back up, but eats an uppercut from Lex Storm. Oh, look at this. Back body drop over the top. Lands on the apron. And Ace Adams looking for that DDT again. Got it. My goodness, what a matchup this has been thus far. Ooh, face first onto the floor. And standing shooting star press. Oh, wow. What a kick by Ace Adams. Oh, sorry, Lex Storm, excuse me. What a kick on Ace Adams. But Lex Storm, once again, eats the floor. Toss back in now. Lex Storm and Ace Adams, they really need to make a tag. The fatigue factor has got to be setting in. Irish whip now into the opposite corner. Ooh. Whatever Ace Adams had planned there, it backfired. Oh. Lex Storm now taking full advantage of that mistake. Look at it. This drop kick to the side of the head. And now Ace Adams is busted open. There's a cover. And that is it. Wow, Matt Outlaw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The winners of the match via pinfall at 14 minutes and 3 seconds. The Forgotten Billion Boys. And you see Mark Blade there celebrating with his team. Mark Blade will be in action later on. And then we now move on to some singles action. This bout is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first on the left. From Barnwell, South Carolina. Weighing in at 260 pounds, standing 6 feet tall. The Commonwealth Heavyweight Champion, Cowboy Jon. And his opponent. From Vienna, Austria, standing 6'7", weighing in at 298 pounds, the Austrian strongman, Victor Goldman. And here we go, matchup underway. Oh, tie up into the ropes. And look at this. Victor Goldman, belly to belly overhead. Now, for those of you who did not see it, last week, Cowboy Jon interrupted a match that was originally scheduled to be Mark Blade versus Blaise McCoy. McCoy would come out to the stage, and then Cowboy Jon from behind would attack Blaise McCoy in retaliation to Blaise McCoy attacking Cowboy Jon after the Pyramid Prison match. I'll tell you what, whatever's going on between those two, the rivalry has certainly been picking up. Now we have a bit of a chin lock here. But Victor Goldman fights out of it and takes him down. But wait a minute. Holy... Speak of the devil. Blaise McCoy. What is he doing? Blaise McCoy, hook, line, and sinker. That's going to be a disqualification. Cowboy Jon disqualified. And the referee finally breaking it up. Blaise McCoy, nowhere, gets Cowboy Jon disqualified. Blaise McCoy certainly taking matters into his own hands recently. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match via disqualification at 1 minute 27 seconds, Victor Goldman. As we're moving on to the next matchup, I think I'm going to have to do something about these two. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I've decided that there will be a match between the two. Blaise McCoy and Cowboy Jon will wrestle next week, and it will be for the heavyweight title. But I will tell you this, I will go through the line, and I'll see if I can pick out a good match stipulation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to back-to-back singles matches with the ladies. This bout scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first on the left, accompanied by Akira Suzuki. From Appalachia, 6 feet tall, weighing in at 210 pounds, Danny Logan. And her opponent to my right, or to your right in this case, accompanied to the ring by Jordan. Standing 5'8", weighing in at 132 pounds. She is one half of the women's tag team champions, Jennifer Clark. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for coming by. Hit the like button if you are enjoying this, and subscribe for more content like this. Of course, I do more than wrestling. I do some variety of games that I see interesting. I do Mortal Kombat, and I also play a little bit of Batman Arkham Asylum. You can go check those out on my channel. And also, as you subscribe, please click the bell icon for notifications so that you'll know every time I go live or upload or do a premiere. I also do wrestling reactions. You can see my latest reaction, reacting to The Undertaker's return at Super Showdown. You can also check out a Royal Rumble live stream that I did on my channel. I will say I do want to apologize to Victor Goldman. I want to apologize to Cowboy Jon for that interruption of a match there. Oh, spear takedown. Danny Logan with the upper hand here. Now, Irish whip. Oh, look at this. Danny Logan with a reversal. And another spear by Danny. Danny taking full advantage of the situation here. Look at this now. On the top rope, but Jennifer Clark was prepared for it. Brings it over to the top turnbuckle there. Now climbs up to the second rope. She was about to deliver some punches, but Danny Logan was waiting for that and shoves her away. Oh, punch to the face, and setting her up. GTS. Now goes into the cover. And nope, kick out at one. Now Irish whip into the corner. And kick to the knee, and Jennifer Clark setting her up. The Panama Sunrise. The springboard Canadian Destroyer. And no, kick out at two. And Jennifer Clark trying to fire up the crowd here. Oh, but Danny Logan reverses with an arm drag. Getting back in control. There's a neck breaker by Logan. A face buster. Smacking her face off the canvas. There's a knee to the chest by Jennifer, who goes up to the top rope. And wait a minute. Oh, caught her off the top rope with a super kick. Oh man, that had to hurt. And once again, targeting the facial area. Drops her down the clothesline. And another one. And a third with the hat trick. You've seen her do this before. And Danny Logan figure four, leg lock on the steel post. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if any hamstring got pulled there, or maybe some joints around the kneecap. Oh, Jennifer Clark retaliating, trying to get back into it. Oh, goes right onto the announce table there. Those guys there, just so you know, they're here for radio. They do commentary on my radio. Jennifer Clark going up to the top rope. And oh no, not again! Jennifer Clark caught with a super kick again. 5 minutes has now expired. But this could be a quick one right here. But, oh no! How did Jennifer Clark kick out of that? Danny Logan, not satisfied, hits her with a running senton. Looking to do some more damage here. Oh, but Jennifer Clark counters with an arm drag. And now Jennifer Clark, as Danny tosses her over the top rope right out to the apron, and then knocks her off to the floor. And now Jennifer Clark throws her back in. And, ooh, elbow right to the face now. And dropping the leg. And she climbs up to the top rope. And, oh, looking for the leg drop, but missed. Danny Logan capitalizing with a drop kick. Oh, looks the arm straight jacket neck breaker. Now into a pain predicament, and Jennifer Clark kicks out again. And collar and elbow tie-up. Jennifer Clark shoves her away. Now Danny Logan throws her into the corner. Cross body, but no. There's a kick. And now has her by the arm. Look at Danny Logan here. Beautiful arm drag there from the top rope. Now throws her into the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, what a chop! The fatigue factor must be getting to Danny Logan now. We're just about halfway through here. Now Danny Logan. Setting her up. Has her arm and eat defeat. Will this do it? And Jordan distracting the official. In the meantime, Danny Logan doing some more punishment. Crowd sending Jordan a message here. Jordan will go one-on-one with Akira immediately after this matchup. Powerbomb by Jordan. I'm sorry, Jennifer, excuse me. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Jennifer's the one that did the powerbomb, excuse me. Now pulls away after she feels she's done enough damage. Into the cover, hooks the leg. And that's it. My goodness, what a matchup. And Danny Logan looked like the true aggressor in this matchup, but Jennifer Clark, well, with a fighting spirit, was able to bounce back and pick up the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match via pinfall at 8 minutes and 33 seconds, Jennifer Clark. A little bit of payback from the last time these two faced off. Akira Suzuki helping Danny Logan out of the ring. As we now get set for our next matchup. Jordan celebrating with her mother as she also prepares for the next matchup. Our next bout is a women's division match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first on the left from Tokyo, Japan, standing 5'6", weighing in at 150 pounds, Akira Suzuki. And then her opponent, on my right, standing 5'9", weighing in at 139 pounds from Oshawa, Ontario, she is Jordan. Alright, and here we go. Matchup now underway. Starting off with a Russian leg sweep by Jordan. Went for a kick, but Akira catches her into a dragon screw leg whip. And now Akira Suzuki getting the upper hand early. Oh, kick right to the back. It goes right up to the top rope immediately. And, oh, a knee drop. That ought to do some damage to the sternum of Jordan here. But Jordan retaliates with an uppercut. And, oh, just pulls her hair. And whips her right down to the mat. But Akira now back on her feet. Back on the attack. There's a knee right to the midsection. And now Akira, oh boy, springboard, guillotine, leg drop. For the cover, kick out at 1. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 15-minute time limit. Work now, Akira working on the arm of Jordan here. And drops her down. And Jordan beats a snapmare and a kick to the back by Akira Suzuki. Place. Ooh, jawbreaker. There's a drop kick right to the chest. And there's a chop by Jordan. Irish whip into the corner. And, oh, running splash in the corner. Oh, Akira retaliates, however. Jordan rolls out to the apron. Oh, wow. Akira literally knocks her off there. And Jennifer taking on her daughter there, who may have smacked her head off the barricade as well. Oh, but Jordan looks to be okay. Oh, ducks underneath. Oh, went for a move there, but Akira countered with a back elbow. Catches her with a power slam. Oh, wow. A kick right to the head. No, kick out at 2. Jordan may have been knocked unconscious there, but was able to... I think she may have got her shoulder about a pure instinct there. That was a vicious kick to the head. Ooh. Akira going for a lifting move there, but Jordan was able to get out of the way. Swing neck breaker, and now somersault splash, or rolling splash, excuse me. Oh, that back breaker into a stretch there. Jordan and Jennifer, the tag team champions, they will defend the titles on the next show against Akira and Danny. Akira and Danny gain a pinfall victory over the champions in a non-title match. Akira looks to pick up another one here, but Jordan kicks out at 2. Now look at this, working on the shoulder and chest. of the left arm of Jordan. Went for a kick but missed. Oh, look at Jordan here. Jordan with a Hurricane Rana. Now Jordan going up to the top rope. What's she going for here? Drops the elbow. Goes into the cover. And a kick out. There's that neckbreaker splash combo once more, as 5 minutes have now expired in this matchup. Oh, look at this power bomb by Jordan into the cover now, and no kick out. Akira Suzuki now in trouble with the Boston Crab, but hope she gets out of it. But has the damage been done here? Danny Logan showing concern for her tag team partner. And Jordan looking to pick up the win here into another cover. And she gets it. Suzuki and Logan may have gotten a tag team victory over the tag team champions, but now the champions now own 2 singles victories over both Akira and Danny Logan. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match at 5 minutes and 46 seconds via pinfall, Jordan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to a triangle match. The following contest is a triangle match scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. There are no countouts, no disqualification. It is Extreme Rules. Introducing first in the middle, from Charlotte, North Carolina, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 315 pounds, the Bastage. His opponent, first, on the left, from Wooga Island, standing 5'8", weighing in at 306 pounds, the Stone Age Warrior, Wooga Booga. Sadly, I don't have the information for the one on the right, but he is the self-proclaimed king of the streets and the manager of the Forgotten Billion Boys. He is Mark Blade. And here we go. Oh, Mark Blade went for a spinning heel kick, but the Bastage was too smart for that one. Oh boy. Wooga Booga went to pose for the crowd, but Bastage caught him off guard there. Oh, but this time the kick connects. You would think the smart idea would work on the Bastage, but as you can see here, every man for himself. The first one to score pin or submission is the winner. Oh, Bastage caught the right hand and delivered one of his own. Drops him with a clothesline. Excuse me. Oh, look at it, ramming him face first. 10 times into the top turnbuckle. There's a back elbow to Mark Blade. Bastage tosses him to the outside to work on Wooga Booga here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not elimination, this is sudden death. So the smart idea will try to get one of your opponents out of the ring so that you can work on the other and finish him off. And uh-oh. Mark Blade getting out the toys. Mark Blade with a ladder and hits the Bastage with the ladder. Once again, no disqualifications. Oh, take it down both Wooga and the Bastage at the same time with the ladder. Mark Blade now into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out at 2. Tell you what, Mark Blade making a huge impression here in the early going. And now working on the arm. Wooga Booga here. Ooh, code breaker. Facebuster using the knees. But the Bastage now back in and goes right to work on Mark Blade. Uh-oh. Got goozled. And a choke slam. And, Wooga, you might want to pay attention. The Bastage taking advantage once again. Now the Bastage back in control and rams Mark Blade's face into the turnbuckles. And now the Bastage looking to put this one away early. Going for the Bastage bomb. And he hits it. Pinning combination, but Wooga right there to break it up. Once again, sudden death rules. Drops him down with a back suplex. And the Bastage rolls out of the ring. And Wooga now has Mark Blade all to himself. Oh, Mark Blade drops him down with a power bomb. The shoulders are down. And no. That's out of 2, but Mark Blade transitions, into the Boston Crab. But there's the Bastage once more. Cobra clutch backbreaker. And just tosses him. Oh, now the Bastage looking to pick up the win over Wooga Booga here. Oh, Wooga. Wooga took the time to recuperate and was able to kick out. 5 minutes carry slam by the Stone Age Warrior. Oh, look at this. The Thogamizer. The Thogamizer neck breaker. I believe that's what he calls it. Oh, look at this now. The tar pit. The tar pit is locked in. He's got it locked in. Oh, no, but the Bastage. The Bastage reverses. Oh, drop. Bastage drops him down with a clothesline. There's a cover, and uh-oh. And, oh, too late! Mark Blade went for the sledgehammer, but it was too late. Oh, now Bastage chasing Mark Blade. Chasing Mark Blade, but Mark Blade gets out of the ring in a hurry. Sledgehammer still in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match via pinfall at 4 minutes and 28 seconds, the Bastage. The Bastage getting back on track with a big win here tonight. Oh, never mind. I thought Mark Blade still had the sledgehammer, but there it is in the ring. My mistake. But now we're moving on to our next matchup. This contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a tag team match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first on the left, the team of Katrina Havoc and Valerie. Katrina Havoc from Chelsea, England, weighing 140 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Her partner, Valerie, from Transylvania, weighs in at 138 pounds. In the meantime, on the right, their opponents. The team of Mrs. Utaker and her daughter, Angelita. They are the Fallen Angels. This all came about when Mrs. Utaker picked up the win over Valerie, and then Katrina Havoc made her debut by attacking Mrs. Utaker after the match. Katrina Havoc then went up against Angelita the next week, and Katrina picked up the win. And now this time, the two teams will face off right now. And here we go. Starting things off with Katrina Havoc and Mrs. Utaker. Mrs. Utaker finally getting her hands on Katrina Havoc. But Katrina, well aware that Mrs. U wants a piece of her, looks to gain the upper hand. Oh, look at this now. Mrs. U looking to return the favor. Oh, nice toss. And Mrs. Utaker's like, where do you think you're going? As she stomps on the hand of Katrina. And shouting at the crowd, saying, who wants me to beat the living hell out of Katrina? And I'll bet there are a lot of people here that want to see Mrs. U get a little payback. Oh, look at this. A stomp right to the face by Mrs. Utaker, and the crowd is loving it. Now look at this, stomping away now. Once again, under the face of Katrina. Stomp to the midsection. Kick to the midsection now. Oh, look at this. German suplex rolls through and lifts her up once more. Another German suplex rolls through into the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out. A kick out there by Mrs. Utaker. Tosses her into her corner. Oh, but Katrina reverses. And there's a toss right to the opposite corner. Knife edge chop. And a tag is made. Uh-oh. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, double axe handle across the back by Valerie coming off the second rope. But Mrs. U now back on the attack. Snapmare and a kick to the back. Tag made, and here comes Angelita. Oh, look at this. The STF camel clutch. Locked in, but Valerie gets out of that predicament with an elbow to the face. And Valerie gets knocked down with a spinning elbow. Now look at this. Into a guillotine there. Bit of a dragon sleeper. Oh, Valerie connects with a stomp to the back. Irish whip into the corner. And a running knee. And follows it up. Oh, just putting pressure. Using her own feet and the bottom turnbuckle there. Angelita now with a jawbreaker. Step up Enziguri.
Step up Enziguri there by Angelita into the cover. Hooks the leg. And nope, a kick out at 1. Yep, we're still very early into this matchup. But then again, anything can happen here in professional wrestling, just like that. Mrs. U-Taker knocked off the apron by Valerie. Valerie showing no regard for any of her opponents. And wait a minute. Wait just a minute. What kind of dark magic is that? I mean, I know that Valerie's a vampire and all that, but I didn't know she could do that. Like, vampires are well known for their mind games, as well as trying to gain control of the victim's minds. Twisting cutter there into the cover, and Angelita able to get the shoulder up. And now attack is made, and here comes Katrina again. Uh-oh. Has her up, and there's the backbreaker. Katrina talking smack to Angelita as 5 minutes have now expired. Angelita fighting back. Or at least she's trying to. Snapmare to Katrina. Uh-oh, that might have just ticked off Katrina there. Irish whip it to the corner now. Angelita once again fights it off. And we might be here for a while. Well, maybe not. Tag made to Mrs. U-Taker, but at the same time, Katrina Havoc crawling, trying to reach Valerie. Mrs. U catches her off guard, and there's a knee strike right to the face. Excuse me. And now, Katrina, big time suplex. And now right into a chin lock here. Oh, but Mrs. U-Taker fights out of it. And, ooh, German suplex. Oh, elbow strike right to the face, but Mrs. U-Taker catches her immediately into the ankle lock. But too close to the ropes. They're going for a suplex, but Katrina reverses with a suplex of her own. Shoulder tackle. Drops her down with another one. And look at this, over the top rope, but lands on the apron. Katrina Havoc comes off the top with a double axe handle. Now Katrina Havoc going to work. Working on the back and now working on the face. Now working on the arms. Joint manipulation there. And double knees right to the lower back. Now, going for the backbreaker again. That has been her main target. Especially with Angelita. And Angelita breaks it up, speaking of. And Valerie, she needs to return to her corner. And what the heck is... Oh! A cheap shot right there by Katrina. And Mrs. U-Taker not having it. Looking to make Katrina pay. telling Katrina, don't you dare put your hands on my daughter. Face first off the apron goes Katrina. And Mrs. U-Taker tosses her across. I'll tell you what, this rivalry has become very, very personal here. We got our submission here, but Katrina Havoc. Oh, Katrina Havoc tosses Mrs. U right into the steel post. For a pinning prediction. Angelina breaks it up again, but pays for it with a drop kick to the back by Katrina, with a leg drop right to the arm. Now Angelina returning to her corner as 10 minutes have now expired in this matchup. We are now halfway through. Oh, nice double team move there by Valerie and Katrina. With a rolling senton and a double foot stomp. And now Mrs. U-Taker in trouble here. Oh, now Valerie brought up to the top rope. Valerie in trouble here. Oh, look at this. Mrs. U-Taker. Avalanche gut wrench. Now look at this. Crosses the legs into a surfboard stretch. Face buster. And now Mrs. U working on the leg. Now, Snapmare takeover. The Jeridic. The Reed Whitey, or however you pronounce your names, welcome to the stream. I should recommend, guys, please do not put spam in the chat. I know you guys mean well, but please do not do that. Look at this, into the chin lock once again, but holding on to the face at the same time. Now, Mrs. U-Taker rolls out of the way to avoid the attack. Another double team here. And Valerie. Working on the punches there. Drops her down. And now sets her up. And hooks the arms, looking for that butterfly twisting cutter. Oh, Mrs. U-Taker with a reversal. Up to the 14-minute mark now. Oh, wow. Knocks her off the top there with an enziguri. My gosh. Oh, wow. What the heck is going on? Scoop slam right onto the floor. Up to the count of 9 here. 15 minutes has expired. Ooh, whiplash neck breaker. Off this tape. This can't going on. I do apologize. This transition. Oh, neck. I apologize. Oh. My goodness. Nice move there by Katrina. My goodness, tell you what, this matchup has been absolutely crazy. Now we're up to the 13-minute mark as there's just 2 minutes remaining. Tag made to Mrs. U-Taker. Valerie distracting the official. Uh-oh. And there it is, the Havoc driver. The Havoc driver. Will this be it? No, will not. Just 90 seconds left. And now into a chin lock. Will Mrs. U tap? Mrs. U trying her best to try to stay alive here, but to no avail. That is it. Mrs. U-Taker has no choice but to tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match via submission at 13 minutes and 46 seconds. The team of Valerie and Katrina Havoc. Well, I'll tell you what, this rivalry is not over, not by a long shot. But now we move on to our main event, ladies and gentlemen. This bout is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Commonwealth Tag Team Championship. Introducing first on the left, the challengers, both hailing from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, the team of Mark and Alex Excalibur. And their opponents on the right, they are the current reigning and defending Commonwealth Tag Team Champions, Wild Matt Outlaw and Frozen Rage. And here we go. Starting off with some chain wrestling here. And there we see a 30-minute time limit, as most of the championship matches will be. Oh, big time shoulder tackle by the Rabid Dog. The Rabid Dog, Alex Excalibur. Going to work, but Outlaw reverses and gets him down with a clothesline. Only one team have been able to knock off Rage and Outlaw for the tag team titles, and that was Heaven and Hell, Mr. U-Taker and his son Paul U-Taker. Will Mark and Alex Excalibur become only the second? Not if Outlaw and Rage have anything to say about it. Now look at this. Irish whip it to the corner now. Sternum first, but now shoulder first into the corner. Oh, Matt Outlaw drops him onto the top rope. Outlaw in control, going for the fiery pit chokeslam. He got it. Now into the cover. And a kick out by the Rabid Dog. And Outlaw taking the time to pose for the crowd. But Alex Excalibur, well, look at this, taking advantage with the Michinoku driver. And now takes the time to make the tag to his brother Mark. Mark and Alex are fraternal twin brothers. As a matter of fact, their birthday is actually less than 2 weeks. Both born on March the 25th. They'll be 28. Nice cutter there by Mark Excalibur. Oh, look at this. Handspring, elbow. And now Mark Excalibur from the bottom rope. 450 splash. Very impressive there. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening for the Commonwealth Tag Team titles. Outlaw and Rage defending against Excalibur, the team that won a #1 contenders tournament. Uh-oh. Matt Outlaw. Highway to Hell. The Highway to Hell powerbomb connects into the cover, and a kick out by Mark Excalibur. Tag made it. Here comes Frozen Rage. You know what? Mark and Frozen have had their battles in the past. Now their historic rivalry continues here. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a toss that was. A belly-to-belly overhead. And now Frozen Rage taking full advantage of the situation here. But Mark Caliber reverses with a jawbreaker and an overhead kick. And just like that, Mark Caliber going to work. Double knees to the back. Now Mark Caliber applying a chin lock here on Frozen Rage. But Frozen Rage fights out of it. Uh-oh, kick to the midsection, hooks the leg, eternal rest. Eternal rest by Mark Caliber. Drags him into his own corner. There's a cover and a kick out. Frozen Rage gets out of that one. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, has now expired. Tag made. Caliber now in control. Caliber has Outlaw in the corner. Oh, going for the pounce. Off the ropes. Boom. Oh, look at this. Excalibur putting the boots to Outlaw. Showing them why they deserve to be #1 contenders, showing them why they deserve to be champions. Oh, there goes Frozen after a suplex. Now, Matt Outlaw getting some retribution here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just tuning in, this is our main event of the evening. Matt Outlaw and Frozen Rage defending the Commonwealth Tag Team Championships against the twin brothers Mark and Alex of Excalibur. Leg drop, right to the face of Mark Caliber. There's a punch. Oh, look at this. Going for the Dragon Sleeper. He's got it locked in. Oh, and Caliber immediately realizing he was in trouble. He punches Outlaw in the face to get out of it. Oh, cheap shot by Frozen Rage. Into a DDT, but too close to the ropes. Now both men on the outside. Now keep in mind, the titles can only change hands by a pinfall or submission. Oh no, highway to hell on the floor. Oh my God. My goodness. of 8. Oh man, Mark Caliber wearing the Rings of War. But I'll tell you what though, Mark Caliber, he's not going to take any of that. And look at Calibration, there it is! The tag team finisher, Calibration. Into the cover, but Frozen Rage breaks it up. And electric chair drop. Frozen Rage rolls to the outside. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes has now expired in this matchup. Matt Outlaw trying to get back into the fireman's carry, and there's the Samoan drop. Oh man, Mark Caliber's not looking so good, but Matt Outlaw, he's not going to make Alex feel any better with the fiery pit choke slam. There's a cover. And Caliber with a leg drop breaks up the pin attempt. And Matt Outlaw looking to take advantage of the situation here. Mark Caliber rolls to the outside as Alex, once again in trouble at the hands of Matt Outlaw here. Now Alex trying to fight back. Irish whip into the corner. Now look at this, he's going for the pounce once more, and he nails him. There's the rapid bomb. The rapid bomb connects, there's one. And a kick, no, sorry, Frozen Rage actually broke up the pin. Nice wrestling takedown there by Matt Outlaw. Alex Caliber looking to fight back here. Ducks a clothesline and gives him one of his own. Or 3 of his own, I should say. Irish over to the corner. Uh-oh, perhaps he's just... There's the rapid pounce once more. Irish whip to the corner. Perhaps looking for another calibration. Here it comes. And they got him. And now into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1. And Outlaw kicks out. Man, I don't know how Outlaw was able to kick out of that. Oh, look at this. There's the stomp. And now Outlaw is busted wide open. Outlaw desperately trying to make a tag, but to no avail here. There's a punch to the midsection, to the ribs, possibly. And the Frozen Rage with another cheap shot. Now Irish whip back into their corner. Went for a shot, but Caliber reverses. Look, there goes bow tie again. And Excalibur looking for another calibration. There it is. And Frozen Rage Rage once again breaks it up. Right now, Frozen Rage is fresh. And finally, a tag is made. And there's a body blow right there. Excalibur now with Frozen Rage. Snapmare. And there's a knee right to the back. Oh, Mark Caliber there in the corner looks to be completely exhausted. I mean, he's lost a lot of blood. Now Excalibur with a chin lock. Chin lock applied. As 15 minutes has now expired. Now look at this, going for the pounce. He hits it. Calibration once more. Will this do it? Yes, it will. My goodness, what a main event that was. Give credit where credit is due to both of these teams. They did everything they could to obtain the victory. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner goes to spoils. 15 minutes and 44 seconds. And the new Commonwealth Tag Team Champions, Excalibur. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be our show for tonight. I just want to say thank you for those who came by on Twitch earlier. Be sure to follow me on all my social media accounts. You can follow me on Facebook at MarkCaliber17, Wrestling, Gaming, and Reacting. You can follow me on Twitter at MarkCaliber. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, MarkCaliber17. And speaking of which, for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for coming by. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the show. Subscribe for more content like this. And be sure to click on that bell icon for notifications so that you will know each and every single time that I upload. Once again, thank you so much for coming by. And I will see you all in the next one. Stay tuned.